We got a Chevy Silverado here. We're performing the Morimoto H1 by Xenon projector conversion. This is the final product in terms of projector's been epoxied, shroud's been trimmed up. We really aim for that factory OEM, fit and function. Customer originally just wanted the Morimoto mini Gatling gun shroud, but kind of talked them out of it. I mean, look how perfect this looks. Purpose of this video is really just to kind of go over, our methods and why we take more time and charge the amount that we do. This is the H1 projector. It could have been threaded on. If you watch our other videos, you'll see why we don't thread on projectors, even though it's very do-it-yourself friendly and we can market them and sell them that way. We're using more advanced method using nuts and bolts. This allows us to position the projector in terms of depth, left to right, up and down, so we really control how the final outcome is. So as you guys can see, you got to test, make sure lenses fit properly, shrouds fit, and we're really aiming for that really flush look. And the only way you can achieve that sometimes is by manipulating the depth of the shroud and the depth of the projector. So if you look very closely, you're going to see a little bit of a lip, which means the shroud's been recessed maybe by half a centimeter there. But the final result, you can see it looks like it came out of the factory that way. So once again, it's really what we're aiming for. We're just getting the JB ready. So we're not using any centric rings. I think a lot of people find that strange, including a lot of builders, so-called builders, because we're using epoxy to mount even shrouds that can use centric rings. And once again, it allows us to recess the shroud and position it where we want to. And everything is calculated that we do. We take a lot of time to make a test in terms of fitment, how things are going to look, and that requires a lot more work on our end. But you can see the final result's going to be really nice. But we're going to get these shrouds going. These are ready to go. We can look at the back side here just to get an idea of how things look. So projector, you got the nuts, we got the epoxy. Those are just epoxy cover nuts. You can see the hole's been made. So originally we put the projector a little bit more forward. Didn't really want to fit that well with the shroud that we chose. So we manipulate it. We set it where we want to. Shroud's been trimmed, top and bottom. So you can see right up here it's been trimmed. I think on the bottom, it probably just fit, but it trimmed. Rich is shaking his head. So that's that's what you get out of the final conversion. We've already done advanced, shroud mounting method, but you're going to see it right in action again, and just kind of see how that works. And I don't advise this for newbies. It's a lot of JB. A lot of people mention that. You got to be comfortable with it. We work with this day in and day out, and the method is simply going to be a little different. You might use a centric ring with a little bit of epoxy, a little bit of silicone, possibly urethane. The advanced methods like this epoxy, it's a little different, and it can get messy quick, and you can have a disaster. So you got to be comfortable with it. Experiment on your own. We're going to change out some gloves here because it's not fresh, but you can see epoxy's kind of dripping down, and you only have a short window of time to work with it. So we're aiming to recess that shroud, maybe half a centimeter, and we're going to flip it upside down. We're going to put it right into position, hold it, lock it down, make sure everything is proper, make sure there's no epoxy dripping down. And we're going to flip it upside down, let the JB kind of flow down towards the shroud. And that's it. Wait about 5 minutes, get a little workout on your arms. But if you guys have any questions, you can email us. It's info@lightwerkz.net. We'll be happy to go over your options with you. Thanks for watching.